Hello, this is Abhijit Mukherjee. I am going to teach you Class 6 EVS Chapter 10 Role of People and Community in Managing Wastes. Let's examine the question 5, page number 86 of your textbook. The role of the following in keeping a city clean. At first we are going to see that of the A. Rag pickers, then B. Kabadiwalas, then C. NGOs, and finally role of you means us. The role of a rag picker in keeping the city clean cannot be undermined. There are a common sight in metros, big cities and towns that rag pickers act as scavengers and go through the piles of dirt and garbage, pick and segregate wastes and send them to the right place. The rag pickers carefully rummage through the heaps of garbage, collect waste articles of various types and sell them to the concerned wholesalers, who are called Kabadiwalas. So this is the answer part 2 you are seeing now. Kabadiwalas are the wholesalers of recyclable waste who buy it from the rag pickers. Plastics, bottles, cans, metal products and paper products are the most common wastes collected by them. Now we are going to inspect the role of the non-governmental organizations, commonly called NGOs. The NGOs are formed by responsible members of the society who work together voluntarily for a social cause. Many of the NGOs also collaborate with the government and work as ancillaries for social or humanitarian causes. Like the government, the NGOs are committed to protect the environment and undertake various tasks to educate, inform and mobilize people to save the environment and improve waste management. They also organize many social programs to preserve forests, plant trees, collect old clothes and toys, and emphasize on the concept of recycling, assist schools in the formation of eco-clubs, train teachers, etc. The NGOs thus act as important links between the people and the government. Some of the well-known NGOs working in the field of management of solid waste in India are Clean Ahmedabad Abhijan in Ahmedabad, Waste Wise in Bangalore, Mumbai Environmental Action Group in Mumbai, and Vatavaran and Srishti in Delhi. Now we are going to inspect the role of you, that is an individual, in keeping the environment clean. The role of the government in managing the waste is no doubt prime importance, but the government needs support and cooperation of each of us to shoulder this huge responsibility to keep our surroundings clean. And some of the ways which we can make a difference are: always remember the 3 R's of handling waste: reduce, reuse and recycle. That means we must reduce as much waste generation as we can. We can reuse as much as used. Again, many of the things which we discard can be used again, like reusing different articles of writing both sides of the sheet of paper. Avoid excessive margins and unduly bold writing format. Use old calendars to cover the books. Old greeting cards can also be reused. We can donate by taking stock of old unused waste things like books, clothes, toys, stationery and utensils that we have. Find out orphanages and NGOs that deal with the street children and donate our discarded stuff so they can be reused by the people there. What can be a waste to us can be useful to somebody else. Even we can exchange different clubs like books club, toys clubs in our school that we don't use. We can be creative in making old stuff, old materials. For example, trendy handbags or jewelers for shopping can be made from the old t-shirts. Pant holders made from old tins and bottles. Old greeting cards or newspapers can be used for grip wrappings. Recycle the waste generated can be new products. We should stop littering and pledge not to litter in public places so that it makes a cleaner environment. So these are the things and lot more we can do. Say no to plastics. Now question number D, page number 86. Write the full forms of the following. MSW. The full form is Municipal Solid Waste Management. Now write the full form of NDMC, New Delhi Municipal Committee. Number 3. Write the full form of NGC. The full form of NGC is National Green Corps. Write the full form of CFL. The full form of CFL is Compact Fluorescent Lamp. Write the full form of NGO. The full form of NGO is Non-Governmental Organizations. Question number C. Mention an alternative for each of the following. Number 1. Carrying plastic bag when going for shopping. You can carry plastic bag. Instead of plastic bag, you can carry paper bags or cloth bags. Number 2. Disposable plastic cup. You can use, instead of disposable plastic cups, paper cups. Number 3. Ballpoint pen. Instead of using ballpoint pen, you can use ink pen. Number 4. Using paper for practice work. You can use used paper for practice work. One side of the used paper for practice work. Number 5. Using light in a room during daytime. You can switch off the light in the daytime in the room if it is not needed. Number 6. Using refrigerator to cool water. You can use a pitcher to cool the water, earthen pitcher. Number 7. Using a shower while bathing. You can use the water drip for bathing. Number 8. Covering the notebook with a fresh paper. You can cover the notebook with calendars which are used or newspapers. Number 9. Wrapping the gifts in glossy papers. You can use and replace the glossy papers by using newspapers or own prepared designer papers. Number 10. Throwing away old books. Instead of throwing away old books, you can share or exchange your used and old books with other friends and those who are needy. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. This chapter comes to an end. So this is all. Bye.